It's our market news summarization AI agent, which has two phases. One is getting the actual news, and after that, providing a chatbot for us to be able to interact with the AI agent. So let's execute the workflow. What I'm going to show you now is a Google Sheet that is empty, but when the workflow runs and completes, it completes and adds rows to that Google Sheet. So during the market hour, that's why we have the scheduled trigger. Well, I defined 2 hours before the market opens, during 6 a.m. until 5 p.m. We run this workflow to use Perplexity to pull latest news that can have impact on the financial market, not any news, but news that have impact on financial markets. And after that, using OpenAI to be able to summarize and scoring those news in a scale of -10 to +10, if they have positive impact, negative impact, and which asset they are going to have impact on. So if I go to my Google Sheet, the workflow executed. So I see UN AI for Good Global Summit begins in Geneva, ceasefire news between US and Iran, etc. So this is the first news is +7, and the other one is global, and the asset is going to impact is tech stocks, especially those stocks they have AI focused. And the other one is -7, which is bad news, etc. So we have a list of news, and here we get a summary. What we can buy, what we can sell, what we can hold. For example, buy is any AI stock, tech stock we got. It's interesting to be able to buy them, or renewable energy stock. So those are good buy signal for us. And total score that we see here is not for this item, but is a total score of the day, of all the news of the day and how it's going to impact the market. So next step for us, using the chatbot to see how it works. So our chatbot has an endpoint which provides a UI for us like this. But for me to be able to explain to you what is happening in the background, I'm going to use the open chat from here. So when I tell it summarize the market for me, what it's going to happen is my chat or my message get passed to OpenAI to understand what I'm asking for. And after the model knows what I'm asking for, it goes, get the data from here, summarize that, and after that, it provides the summary in the UI for me. So for example, here is the response I'm seeing for in the beginning. I asked for summarizing the market. It got the data from the sheets, and after that, it provides the summary for me. Or what if, and here we can see the actual response. Action, it's buy, reason, invest in area focus equity and renewable energy, etc. What type of assets I can buy, etc. Or I can tell it to send me the summary. And after that, what is happening is, again, the OpenAI chat model understands my intent, summarize the article, get back to the OpenAI chat. Now it should go to the Gmail to be able to prepare the email and send that to my email. The email sent is done, and preparing the response to show here. I'm going to pause and open my Gmail. So here is how the email looks like in my Gmail account. Next step is actually asking it. Right now I added some placeholder endpoint, but the idea is you can use any stockbroker endpoint, or if you're doing crypto exchange APIs to be able to place order. For example, place buy order for AI stock. We didn't define any specific stock, etc. But those are next step for this AI agent. So as you see, it understood my intent. It went to the AI agent, and after that, made a call to this endpoint I got here. So what I see here, your buy order for AI stake has been placed successfully. This is a placeholder, as I said, but it's pretty straightforward and easy to implement that. So what are next steps here? Next step one is preventing duplicate news here and having historical data of the news and how the assets we defined in the news performed. Other next step is implementing the actual place order, but using technical analysis to do some technical analysis to see what can be a good take profit, a stop loss, etc. And after that, based on those, place the order. So based on what you're seeing, implementing this doesn't take too much time. It's really straightforward, and adding new features and functionalities will be straightforward. And it's a matter of practicing and putting it to work to get more historical data and improving the model accuracy.